there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday, it's September 14th of 2022, and we've got lots of news, including updates on what I told you yesterday about the strike. I've got lots more to tell you about Princess and travel and everything else. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I wanted to let you know that yesterday I told you that there has been a strike has been authorized by the security workers over at the port in Los Angeles. Now, I gave you the whole story yesterday, so if you missed it, go ahead and see that. But we have an amazing Let's Go family member who lives really close to the port there in Los Angeles, and indeed her next door neighbor is a longshoreman and goes to work there every day. So bless her, she ran and talked to him. And he said that negotiations seem to be going well and no one is talking about a strike at work. If the negotiating continues as is, things should be okay, and he will let us know if anything changes. And so thank you very much for doing that. I don't know if you want me to use your name, so I'm not, but I very much appreciate you letting us know what's going on with this, because honestly, I was a little bit worried about it. I didn't know what to expect, and I thought, well, it's an outside chance, but with the knowledge that a strike could be pending, that makes us all worry. And so thank you so very much. And we will keep our ear out for other updates in the news or from our Let's Go family member who is clearly our person on the ground there. So thank you very much. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you all about is, I've read through all of these comments that we have had over the last couple of days, and basically a lot since I posted my video about, hey Princess, are you listening? Hoping that they would maybe want to work on fixing some things that definitely need to be fixed. But as I have thought about it a lot, and then last night I read several of your comments who, you know what? One of you just brought it back to reality for me. You said the cruise lines are deep in debt and have billions of dollars in debt due to being shut down. I have been on 6 cruises since the startup, and I think the food is still just as good as it was before, and the service has been outstanding. Cruisers need to stop being petty with their complaints and just enjoy the cruise. It seems to me that it's become a contest to see who can come up with the most petty complaint. And you know what? That kind of put everything in perspective for me, and indeed, you're right. Yes, they need to fix their internet. Yeah, they need to fix some other things, hands down. But as a general rule, most things are going really, really well, not only at Princess Cruises, but across the board. And it was a really good reminder for me, and I think it's a good way to live, to just go on your cruise expecting to have a lovely time. And for me, a cruise is successful if I get the chance to relax, I see beautiful new places, and I meet nice people. That is why I go on cruises. It's a lovely experience. And whether or not everything meets my expectations, just I'm going to stop having so many expectations. Not in a bad way, but in the way of just kind of realizing where we are today. Before COVID, things were one way. Now we are past COVID, quite a bit past, and things are not like they were before. But you know what? Things before COVID are not like they were 10 years before that either. There's been so many changes, and I feel like there are so many more changes yet to come. So we may as well be grateful that we have the chance to go and embrace that chance. And I have actually truly thought a lot about this, because in November, I get to go on a cruise on Norwegian. I've never been on Norwegian before. It's very interesting to me that some people say, oh, you'll really enjoy Norwegian. And some people say, well, if you really like Princess, you're not going to enjoy Norwegian. And so you get, all of these opinions. But you know what? I'm just going to go get on the ship. I am so excited to see it. I'm going to enjoy getting to see everything to do with it, their entertainment. I'm excited to see how their drink plans work and what they've got, just everything about it. And I'm going to be very careful that the whole time I'm not like, well, that's not how they do it on Princess. It must not be okay. I'm just going to go embrace it for what it is, and then I'll decide if I want to do another cruise that way or not. So I hope that this realization for me helps us all just keep the main thing. So then the next thing I wanted to talk to you all about was, I want to talk about travel a little bit more here. We talk about cruising an awful lot, and when I say talking about travel, I want to talk about cruise travel, not other travel so much. But I want to make sure that when I see something, I make you aware of it, so that if you have a chance to do something, you can grab the opportunity and go do it. There are some opportunities that I see out there that I don't have time to do right now, but maybe some of you will. And in order to do something, we have to know that it exists first. And so I just wanted to make everybody who lives in Florida, all of our Let's Go family, Florida people, know that we right now, Princess just started offering special Florida resident rates for their transatlantics to bring their ships back at the end of this season, and they are amazing cruises and they are really good rates. So just to make you aware, to bring the Sky Princess back, that cruise is going to depart on October 29th. It's called the Iberian Passage. They've got the Western Europe Passage, they call it, to bring the Emerald Princess back to over here to sail over the United States. That one departs on November 11th of 2022. The Regal Princess is doing the Mediterranean Passage. That sailing heads out on November 11th of November 17th of 2022. And finally, the Island Princess is going to be doing the Moroccan Passage, you guys. How fun does that sound? And that will be sailing on November 28th. And so if you are a Florida resident, there are special rates just for you. If you are the resident of another state, I looked these up. These rates are very reasonable. Like, I looked it up what it would be like sailing. Here I live in a landlocked state, and I would be happy to pay. It's really good rates. And so I just wanted to make you aware that clearly those sailings are not booked full yet. There's a lot of availability left, and so I just wanted to let you know, if you're looking for a deal and a fabulous cruise, there you go. Now, also, I want to start telling you as well about cruises, and then we're going to talk about some other things as well. But there are cruises that every week are made available because they are booked in like block space, like a cruise line, not a cruise line, a cruise company will get space clear very early in a cruise and hold on to it. And then by the time you usually get to where we are now, that pricing is much better. And indeed, I want to tell you about 4 cruises super fast, so that if you want to go to any of these places or on any of these ships, you can just know that this is here. Now, this is just while it's available pricing. If you are interested, just send me an email and we will go from there. I looked all of them up before I tell you about this, all of them. There's 5, sorry, not 4. And I just wanted to, and it is still available. Space is still available. So we've got the Celebrity Reflection on a 10-night Mediterranean that sails on July 17th of 2023. You get category C2, which is a concierge veranda or concierge balcony, as we would call it. Right now, just to book the cruise would be like $37.99 a person, and it's $27.89 in this group. And the Norwegian Gem is on a 7-night Bermuda sailing going May 10th of 2024. You can have the BA Veranda, which that category just kind of has to do with where it is on the ship. That's included in what the deal is. So I want to tell you so that you can look it up to know if you want to go there. But and a veranda, by the way, is the same thing as a balcony. And that one is, he had a savings of almost $1,000. Their rate is $728.35 a person. And if you just went to book it, it would be $1728 each. The Ovation of the Seas is doing a 12-night Australia and New Zealand on December 23rd of 2022. So you guys, that's a Christmas sailing this year. And you can do the VD Veranda. Usually to book that, it's $2,868, and right now the current rate is $1,913 per person, $1,913. The Norwegian Prima, which is Norwegian's very newest ship, is going to be doing a 10-night Northern European cruise, sailing on September 7th of 2023. You can do the BB category veranda, and the rate on this is $2568.30, and usually it's $34.90. So that's like what? Wow, that's like $900 and something. And then the last one is Wonder of the Seas. Like, how exciting is Wonder of the Seas on an 8-night Eastern Caribbean? That is also this year, December 30th of 2022. So if you want to be on a cruise ship on New Year's Eve, which that's on my list of things to do, that sailing is $1857 a person, and usually if you would book it, it would be closer to $2708. And that was just what I say it usually is was what was just popping up when I looked just this now. So I just thought I should throw those out there because Gordon and I are trying to figure out how we can get on more cruises, and if you are in the same boat, there's some to think about. Now, another really exciting announcement is by AmaWaterways. Now, AmaWaterways is like Viking Waterways in that they do river cruises, and they do river cruises very nicely, and they are announcing this really brand new, what do they call it? These 7 river journeys. They are 49 nights long, everyone, and they've got for 2023, they have got 4 sailings, and in 2024, they've released 2 so far. So let me tell you what they are here really fast. Let me just read this one sentence to you. It says, debuting in 2023, for the first time ever, our unforgettable 7 river journeys will forever mark their place in history as the longest and most epic river cruises. And so, So for 2023, the spring edition is 45 nights long, and it leaves on April 20th of 2023. The summer edition is 46 nights. That embarks on June 1st of 2023. Then we've got the autumn edition is 46 nights, and it embarks on August 24th of 2023. And then finally, there's 2 in 2024. They've got the spring edition for 49 nights going on April 22nd of 24, and then the 49 night summer edition, and that sails on June 10th of 2024. And so it says that guests sail the length of the Rhine and Danube rivers, as well as the Danube Delta region leading to the Black Sea. These cruises sound extraordinary. And one thing about AmaWaterways is that they are completely immersive. They are what you would think about, like everything is included, like your gratuities, your excursions, your drinks, all of this is included in your cruise fare. And then you go and they take you on these fabulous excursions. You get to eat food that is from that region. It's very immersive. It sounds like phenomenal. And so along with this, I cannot do a 49-night river cruise right now for a lot of reasons, but mainly because Gordon still needs to work and I work as well. But if anybody would be interested in doing maybe a shorter river cruise, would you let me know? I would really like to try out AmaWaterways. I think that would be wonderful, and like a couple of weeks I think would probably be nice, that length of a cruise. We could easily do that, and so let me know in the comments below if any of you would be interested, because I think that would be just absolutely fantastic. So those are the main headlines for today. Gordon and I are going to go on just a really quick trip to see family again, and so we'll take you along with us. So keep your eye on us. If anybody has been on a cruise ship or is on a cruise ship right now, and you would be so kind as to let us know how everything is going, that would be absolutely wonderful. It means a lot to me, and I know that it helps so many of our Let's Go family members just know what's going on the cruise ships and how everything's going. And it doesn't matter what cruise line you're on. We would really like to hear from you. If there's any kind of information that you're looking for or anything that you wish I would talk about, would you please put that in the comments below as well? I'm trying to figure out how to kick things up a notch around here and encourage more people to follow us and watch our videos on a daily basis. So if you've got input on that, I would really appreciate it. So if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and give this video a thumbs up if you appreciate these updates. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.